Peace and blessings. Welcome to Creating Simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sunfire, and we're getting started with Gemini. Those of you who have been liking, subscribing, and sharing, thank you. It's much appreciated. And I thought I'd give y'all a different angle this time. Let's see how this works. Alright, Geminis, I came out of meditation for you, and what I got is Geminis are waiting for the green light. They're ready. So let's see where you came from, what you're coming from, and what you're ready to go towards. Guardian angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, the pure white light, Holy Spirit. What is the overall energy reading? The energy for my collective of Geminis. Overall energy for my collective of Gemini. Alright, let's see. Hope y'all doing alright out there. Alright, Geminis, we have Four of Abundance. It is time to reflect upon your relationships with money. Are you spending it too freely? Or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring great success. Alright, that is your overall energy, Geminis. Are you holding on too tightly to things? Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Alright, what is my Gemini's overall reading? What are they eating? You eating right now, Gemini? Or possibly you need to eat something? See the Eight of Cups. Let's see. What is the overall energy for my Gemini spirit? Thank you. Six of Cups. We have 6 cups for your overall energy. I feel like this is saying, you can't see that. Well, I showed it to you. It's here. The 6 of Cups, I feel like this is saying you're wanting to return to someone from your past, or you could be dealing with family members right now at this time. There could be some children involved. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, Spirit. Where are my Geminis coming from? That wanted to hop out. Do I take this? They said take it. Alright. Alright. Alright, where are they coming from, Spirit? Thank you. Alright. Gemini. Alright, first up we have, surrender your ego, surrender your desires to control, and surrender to your full power. So what I feel like with surrender your ego, you could have possibly went through an ego death. Yeah, you went through it, some type of ego death. Let me show them before I put them up here. Surrendering your ego. Some of y'all could have thought y'all was God gifts to women, I just heard. Surrendering your control. Your desire to control other people. And surrender to your willpower. Alright. This is being confident in yourself. This is also being, after going through the ego death, this is you standing in your true, authentic self. hear you, Gemini. Alright, so let's start here with ego. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so tell me about ego, Holy Spirit. What was going on with the ego with my Geminis? I hope y'all can hear me okay. Ooh. Wow. What else? Okay. Alright. Yeah, y'all went through an ego death. Alright, Geminis. For ego, you have Dragon's Lair. You come from a very hard, cold, distant place, or you could have been living in a situation that was very hard and cold and rough conditions around a lot of toxic energies, I'm hearing, or this could have been you with this toxic energy. Also with Mountain, this could be stubbornness, not wanting to see the truth of things, not wanting to hear what others got to say, just all in your head. Your way or the highway is what I just heard. But you went through it. You came from that, and you've gone through a metamorphosis. You're learning to see the other side of things. And that's also about transformation. And I feel like you're looking more into the side of love more than the control. You know? All right. Let's see. All right. That's your ego. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said, make some room, honey. Let me get this lined up right. Alright, next up is controlling people. Tell me about controlling people, Spirit. Commitment. Ooh. Wizard of Awareness. Education, Field of Dreams. Okay, I feel like with controlling people, you could have been around people who was trying to control you. Okay? Either you was being controlled or you was in a situation that was controlled altogether. It could have been some type of commitment, some type of marriage, or this actually for me, this card is my twin flame card. You know, that faded love. And I feel like you may have tried to control the situation with your twin flame or soulmate. And I think this gives me that the magician energy. There could have been some manipulation in this situation. But I feel like you realized you had to change your ways. You had to rebirth who you are. You see? You had to go through a spiritual rebirth and a spiritual death. 8:18 on the clock. And receive some type of enlightenment, okay? About who you are, who you've been, and why you came into this situation with this divine counterpart. You had to do a lot of learning about yourself, educating yourself, and about the situation with this twin flame. But I felt like you wasn't. What I'm feeling is like you wasn't used to this type of energy. And by meeting this person, it brought you out of a lot of stubbornness and ego. Because we have a 6 of Cups up here. This could be a past life soulmate we're talking about. And you had to go through an ego death in order to release your control of things. You probably, forgive me if you hear my kids in the background. Hold on 1 second. Sweetheart. Shh. Thank you. What was I at? You had to do some learning. A new way of being is what I hear. You had to find a new way to conduct yourself, a new way of expressing your love, a new way of communicating, a new way of how you handle and deal with people around you, you know? And I feel like you had, like I said, a whole lot of toxic energy around you, which turned you cold. You know, wherever you lived, it could have been a very cold, desolate environment. I mean, when I say desolate, I don't mean like you was poor or anything, but I mean like the energy around you was just stagnant and stuck. so frozen, cold, no love. If you look at that picture, there's no love in that home. It's so cold. Nothing but negative energy. Okay? Which caused you to become very stubborn. But you had to go through a transformation. You transformed from that with this metamorphosis. Because you met your divine counterpart. See? Which caused a change in you. I'm hearing ego death again. But this, whoever this counterpart is, they was your dream come true. They was your dream come true, and you realized that after the fact. I feel like this is after the fact because we have the 6 cups. You're wanting to return to this soulmate. Possibly to offer them love. Possibly to offer them love. Who knows? I don't know. I think so. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So now we're going to move over here to your full power. Surrender to your full power. Tell me what's going on there, Spirit. Thank you. I don't see. Yeah. Yeah, you have, you could, with surrender to your full power, you see how the mouth is highlighted here? I feel like you had trouble speaking your truth to this person, so it caused a separation between the two. It caused things to die out and dry out between the two of you. And I feel like with that bird overhead, you wasn't listening to your spirit guide. Now with talisman, this is your spirit guides. You finally listening to your intuition, or this could be your counterpart. They was probably guided away from you at the time. This because your divine feminine, thank you, Spirit, was being guided by her spirit guides to move away from you at this time until you went through this ego death. Okay? That's you having to go also through like a dark night of the soul, out in the wilderness to see yourself, to remove yourself from these toxic energies. To me, that's like my hermit card, okay? But you had a lot, either you had a lot of 12, 22 on the clock. Either you had a lot of hidden secrets or a lot of hidden emotions for this divine feminine and you never truly expressed them. And now I feel like, because you could be some type of earth angel with that fairy being there. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like, yeah, you feel like you was running out of time. See the hourglass? You feel like you was running out of time to get towards this divine feminine who could be very wise and abundant and very intuitive with that moon there, you know. But also moon talks about illusions, things being hidden, you know, or they could represent secrets, illusions, deep emotions, okay? And I feel like you're stepping in your power now. That's where you're headed. Because I heard, give me that green light. Do you see it? Thank you. You're wanting the green light to go towards this divine feminine. But I feel like there's some things you still have to, if I get an ace of swords or a king of swords, it means you have to speak your truth. Because that light on that mouth is really standing out to me. You know, how her mouth is highlighted. You see that? There's something that needs to be spoken. Probably dealing with this moonlight energy. There's something that you never said or never revealed or need to reveal to this divine feminine. Because it caused, whatever it is, it caused the separation. Okay? Alright. Tell me more about Dragon's Lair, Spirit. Tell me about Dragon's Lair. Oh, yeah, you stuck somewhere. And it wasn't good. Yeah. With Dragon's Lair, I got stuck energy. You was stuck in the mud somewhere. You was wanting to head towards your divine feminine. See that rainbow? That's your spiritual connection. You wanted to go there, but it's like you was stuck in an old karmic situation. And it's like you was over the karmic situation, but you couldn't get there because you had some work to do. You had to clear out all that mud before you can go there. Alright? Also, and this was what your ascended masters was requiring of you to do, to go through this healing process in order to move forward. This is why your spirit guides was trying to get your attention, and you finally started listening, and so they could educate you on what you needed to do to heal before you can move forward. All right. Now tell me about mountain spirit. Yeah. You was being very stubborn with this soulmate. Wow. Or you felt like with this mountain and this kindred spirit, I feel like, again, this is your soulmate. We had this rainbow energy. I feel like you was very stubborn with your divine counterpart. And not only that, I feel like you felt like it was going to be a rough journey or a rough path to take. So that was why you was being so stubborn. But this is someone who brought you a lot of peace. This is your divine counterpart, your kindred spirit. Your wish come true. But you was very stubborn with this person. Alright, tell me about metamorphosis. Why is metamorphosis here? Alright. Yeah, victim mentality. You could have been a victim or been set in a victim. Yeah, I feel like this is a low self-esteem. Or you could have dealt with some bats of depression. Or, see, the books in the darkness. You refused to open them books. You kept yourself stuck in a situation even though you had these deep emotions for this divine feminine who you looked at as like your son, the light of your world. But you were stuck in some type of situation that put you in a victim mentality. And I feel like that's with that dragon slayer. Alright, tell me about commitment. Commitment. Yes, you wow. Either you was in a commitment. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you possibly was in a commitment with whoever this karmic partner was. But then you met your divine counterpart and then you wanted that commitment with them. So it's like, how can I do? That's what the mountain is. That's why you was stubborn. You was like stuck in a rock and a hard place. Thank you, Spirit. And you was dealing with some controlling people trying to keep you stuck in a commitment, even though you knew you had this divine commitment. This divine commitment that Spirit was trying to get you to honor and keep. You see what I'm saying? There was one commitment that needed to walk out of your life and another one that needed to come in. That's what I heard. Alright, tell me about the wizard of awareness. Hidden motives, yeah. See, this was that magician. Somebody in your energy was trying to control you through manipulation. They had hidden agendas, and I feel like that's this karmic. Yeah, somebody played like they was sweet and innocent, or could have said that they was pregnant. They was with child just to keep you stuck in an old commitment, and I feel like that was either this person done it on purpose, or it was just to keep you stuck with this magician energy. This was a manipulation that was done. I will, if I got time, I'll clarify it. All right, education. Yeah. You had to learn how to let go of some old way of beings. Also, let go of disloyal people in your life and your own disloyal ways. If you had any patterns or behaviors that needed changing, you needed to let go and learn how to be loyal. That's clarifying education. Also, how to be loyal to your true love, your divine feminine, your reflection, your twin flame. With that mirror in there, that's definitely letting me know this is a twin, your divine feminine, twin flame. All right, tell me about field of dreams. Oh, shit. The field of dreams. Oh, let's see. We got discovery. It's like you went through a spiritual awakening with this field of dreams. Actually, I feel like your divine feminine let go of you because she realized you were still stuck to a karmic partner who had some hidden agendas trying to keep you stuck in an old commitment that was had ran its course and it was time for you to go. But once your divine feminine had walked away from you, I feel like you've discovered your self-worth after that. You had to realize, look, I need to love myself. I need to realize my own value. That I'm full of love and abundance. And I don't feel like you felt that with this karmic partner, with that being so cold. You was in a rock and a hard place with this karmic. But you want to go towards, you realize you deserve to have someone loving and fruitful and vibrant and someone very intuitive with all this yellow. I feel like you realize you deserve to have someone that truly loved you. Yeah, but you had to go through, you had to face your fears. I feel like you was fearful of leaving this karmic. Maybe y'all had built a lot together and you was fearful of leaving that behind. The spirit was urging you to face your fears because what you was heading to was greater than what you achieved with that karmic. Okay? Alright, spirit, tell me about desert, dry desert. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you had to go. Spirit was, at this time, this is what Spirit was teaching you with. Or you could have met some people that was help guiding you along your way. This is called the professional assistance. It could just be your spirit guides showing up in human form to help you. See the light in their hand? To shine the light on who your true person was. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. The one that's waiting, been sitting in peace, in a peaceful energy, waiting on you. Someone where you could have went to instead of being in this stuck, desolate, like I said, desolate karmic cycle. Instead of you staying stuck there, they was trying to send you somewhere where you could have been feeling like you was lit above the clouds, where you would be at peace with your divine feminine. Tell me about talisman. That wanted to come out, but it didn't come. Yeah, present power. When your divine feminine walked away, that forced you to step into your divine masculine power to release your ego and build some courage. This is about pride and courage. It says present power. You went through a spiritual awakening with this being a conscious card. Yeah. And with all that green, it's also a heart chakra awakening. Thank you, Spirit. Now tell me about moonlight. Yeah. These are about your feelings. Yeah, you was deeply hurt. Wow. You had a lot of fun with this divine feminine, and you dreamed of doing things with this divine feminine, with that moon here. This is you fantasizing about building a life and a family with this divine feminine, but you didn't do that. Instead, you didn't express how you felt, and you stayed in them emotions, and no matter how much they was raging at you, you watched your son sail away. And that I feel like that deeply hurt you because you had to watch your son sail away. All right, Spirit. Let's what was going on with my Geminis behind the scenes in the spiritual world? Metal King. Discipline, armor, boundaries. Spirit was armoring you, protecting you, teaching you how to set boundaries with people, and teaching you how to be more disciplined in your energy. I feel like you were someone that didn't have boundaries and let people walk all over you, or you walked all over others, and Spirit worked with you about removing that false self mask and taught you how to protect yourself from negative energies. All right? Now tell me about self-control. Oh, wrong deck. Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, self-control. The dragon's duel. And it's funny, you sit up here in the dragon's lair, so you have to learn to stand up for yourself. With the dragon duel, you have to face this karmic face to face. Inner conflict, mortality, conscious choices. Yeah, you have to make a choice. Do I stay here in this cold, desolate place with this karmic where I don't feel no love, where I don't feel no abundance, where I don't feel no peace? Or do I face this person and stand up and put this person in their place so I can get free of this? so that I can stand in my full power in my divine masculine energy and speak my truth. No. See how that line's protecting that person? Like, no. So I feel like you let this karmic hear your roar. Wow. Wow. All right, tell me about full power, Spirit. Yes. The spirit of whispers. Divine guidance, higher knowing. Yeah, you listen to your intuition about this karmic that you was in, karmic situation you was in, and you was able to stand in your power and speak your truth to this karmic and put them in their place. I like this energy. Thank you. All right, and then it says the desert prince. The desert prince. You got tired of being out there in the desolate energy. Because now you're the desert prince. You took your power back. Survival, false promises. Yeah, you got tired of all these false promises from this karmic. And so you like, look, I'm going to go get my true divine feminine, my lioness. Where it go? Where did it go, Spirit? There it is. I'm going to go get my lioness. You the lion and she the lioness. I'm done with these karmics. I'm going to stand up to and to these folks and I'm going to get my life right. Okay, Gemini. Well, it look like you're getting your green light, baby. If you've completed all your work for the dark night of the soul, I see plenty of green lights. And then I see that intuition and that throat chakra popping over here. So, good luck. Wish you luck. Peace.